Hey everybody, Lewis here, our Shack Barbecue and other things. Well, I found something. And I'll tell you, I've been looking for one of these for a few years now. And, I've seen them on Marketplace and other sell sites. But some people, they think those things are gold. And they want a lot of money for them. But I finally found one that I felt was in my budget. So I went ahead and bought it. And today I'm going to show you what it is. And then I'm actually going to do a cook on it. So let's go see what this thing is.
Regulators! Mount up!
Maybe you can tell what brand it is. It's Traeger. So you know it's a pellet grill. But what kind is it? What do you say we take the cover off and see what I have underneath it? It's one of their pig grills. Yeah, I really like this thing. Like I said, I've been on the hunt for one of these for probably about 5 years when I saw one. And finally one popped here locally at a fair price, and I had to get it. I was the first one that responded. Yes, it's used, so it's not new. The lady said she cooked on it pretty much every day. She was moving from here in Washington State down to Texas, northwestern Texas. So she didn't want to take this. She will get another one once she gets down there. Not another pig, but another pellet grill. Yeah, so let's kind of look at this thing. You want to come in and take a look? All right, like I said, it's definitely used. Let's look at the face of it. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's got its little drip bucket down there. Obviously, it's gotten hot a few times and it's just colored, but that's all right. Let's take a look at the inside here. Little cooking grate right there. You got a drip pan. You've got the heat deflector down there. This is the pellet hopper over here. I'm going to say this is maybe 10 pounds hopper. I don't know if I can get in there. I've been trying to figure out the year of it. My research says they started producing these like in 2006 all the way up to, from what I saw, 2021. And then they stopped making them. They make a bull, and if you're really lucky, they also made a John Deere tractor one. So I'll always be on the hunt for those. So it's got two probes here. I think, yeah, he got two probe holes there. She said she only used one, yeah, because here's the other one. It's brand new, never been used. It's got the hopper there. It's got the hopper there, and then you've got your thermostat there. Now, I haven't gone in and taken this all apart. I'm not going to do it right now. We're just going to do a couple of pork butts on here. Then you come around the back side here. You got the little tail. I just wrapped the cord up on it. I'll take the cord off here. All right. And then you got the controller. Now, this is an old analog, I believe, controller. You just set it to the different temperatures. It's not, I don't think it's PID, so it'll fluctuate a little bit, but you can see it's got the different settings on there. We're gonna run it, we're gonna start out at 225, and then we might be up to 275 before the cook's over. So yeah, it's got nice little wheels, a couple locking casters on it. And here's the back side of it. Pretty cool. Oink, oink. All right, so when I went and looked at it, they fired it up and showed me that it would work and everything. So we should be able to just plug her in back here. There we go. Got it plugged in. Let's we're gonna go ahead and do both probes. think we're doing 2 pork butts. So let's get this other probe all unwrapped here. And then I'll come in and I'll fill the hopper as well. See if we can get 2 probes. Plug this one in the first one and this one in the second one. Alright. Bring it over here. Alright, let's power it on. We'll click it up one till 225. So we got it set at 225. Right now it's at 46. We got the probes, you know. Oh, there it is. There's probe 1, probe 2. So there's a button right here to bounce it from your grill temp and then your probe temps. All right. So what we'll do is we'll let everything come up to temp. Hopefully it works. We'll put more pellets in it and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out and see what we got going on. Get these out of the way. So I haven't taken this apart, so don't know how well the yeah, it's got quite a bit of ash in it. You can see it's definitely pumping there. So. I can feel the rod, it's heating up, so get all that old ash out of there. Should have probably vacuumed it out first, but hey, this will work. You can see it's dumping pellets in there. The fan is blowing the ash around. So when I touched down in there, I could feel the hot rod. So it's heating up. See how long it takes to produce some smoke here. Alright, update. I can smell wood chips, so it's starting to smolder just a hair. We're waiting for it to actually start producing some smoke, but I expect that to happen here in a second. Alright, you can see we're starting to get some smoke rolling out of there. Yeah, pretty good smoke. Wait till we get some flame happening here. Things are happening. Oh, see some flame. We've got flameage. Alright, let's get the heat deflector back in there and all that good stuff. My base layer is actually this right here. is Riley's Hickory Barbecue Rub. I really like this. You can find this at Riley'sSpiceOfLife.com. Really, really good rub. They have others too. And then I come up over the top of that with smoky honey habanero over the top of everything, kind of inside. And then the final layer is just ground 16 mesh black pepper. So we've got the pork butts ready. We'll just let these rest until the grill comes up to temp. Okay, so we jumped up to like 265 and now it's starting to come back down. So what I'm going to do, just for ease and clean up and first cook and everything, I'm just going to set both pork butts like this. I'm going to stick a probe in it, like this and like this. Alright. And I'm going to go get some pellets. I'm going to finish filling that up. So, yeah. Okay, she had given me a bag of pellets as well. So let's go ahead and open this up. This opened up a little more. This is back when you didn't have a grate cover, pellet cover, so you put your fingernail in there. We'll give it a good amount of pellets here. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it go for a couple hours. We'll come and check everything out. Alright, so the pig's been running a little bit over an hour here. Let's just have a quick look to see where we're running. Yeah, we're still running hot. Let's see what the probes say. Probe 2, 76 degrees. Probe 1, 64 degrees. All right, let's just take a quick look at them. Looking good. Let's check the pellets. Yeah, a little droppage, but not bad. So, yeah, beautiful. All right, so like I said, the gal that I picked this up from said she used it about every other day. So this has the analog controller, no Wi-Fi, nothing like that. Does have the newer logo imprinted on it. The older ones just had a little badge. So, like I said, my research says these were made from like 2006 and they stopped producing them in 2021. She said she only had it for a few years. I'm going to say it's like, you know, in the 2015 to 2021. I don't know if they've ever put a digital controller on them or anything like that. But yeah, it's typical of those analogs. They're not PID controlled. They'll fluctuate pretty big. So let's see what it says now. Right now it's 232. 231. So yeah, they bounce around. Okay, we're rolling into hour 3 with the pig out here. Let's just have a look. So running right at 224. Like I said, I have it set at 225. Let's check the probe. Probe 1, 102, probe 2, 107, 108, 107. I'll call it right there. All right. We're actually going to kick it up to 250 now. Now we're over 100 degrees internal, and let's have a look. Colors coming along very nicely on them. Let's check our pellets. Alright, still rolling all right on them. So a lot of people ask me why I cook my pork butts inside these disposable pans. The main reason is A, cleanup. The grease doesn't run down there and out the bucket and get all messy. And then B, all your juices are trapped inside here. I drain them off at the end, and once I get them shred, I re-marinate with the juices from them and keep the pork nice and moist. So anyhow, yeah, everything's going good. We'll let it come up to the 250-ish range and go from there. Okay, we're at the 6-hour mark here. Take a quick look at the temp. Remember, I have it set at 250, and that's right where we're sitting, 249, 250. Let's have a quick look at them. Getting there, the color's looking good. Let's see what the probes are saying. Probe 1, 154. Probe 2, 159. All right, so here it is, the end of October. Right now it's probably 46 degrees out here. I'm probably close to 50. It's a beautiful day, but getting prepared for the winter. I can see snow up on the ridge line up there, so it's coming. Kind of got cushions all stacked up there underneath the eaves. This doesn't really do much. I'll pull it back. I'll probably throw a tarp over the chairs and stuff, but got them all kind of up in here for the winter. And of course, got a cover for this, but it'll move down that way for the winter. But anyhow, so back to the cook. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put foil over that pan, and then I'll crank the heat up to 300, and it's probably got like 4 more hours to get up to where I like them. I like them about 205. They're nice and tender and easy to shred. Really, this cook is pretty much done. This thing has been running really, really good. It's a basic Traeger pellet grill. Not a whole lot of cooking space on it, but works fine for this. And this was just a fun cook. I may video, 4 hours from now when I take them off. I may not, but yeah. All right, let's see what the pellet usage is. So you can see it's done some damage. I'll refill it so we can keep it going. Yeah, let's get this thing closed up and not lose all that beautiful heat. Okay, let's go ahead and get set up here. Get these pork butts off of here so we can wrap them up. Here for a second. Chop it up. So that's basically all I do with them, is just wrap them up, seal this up pretty good, and get them back on the smoker. Alright, and then we'll put some more pellets in here. Might have to go get some more. That's alright. I got them out there in the smoke shack. But this will keep it rolling. And we'll get that thing full and just let it ride. He is. So, like I said, this is pretty much my process for doing pork butts with the pans. Like I said, I'll let them go up to where they reach 205, and then I'll probe them, and they're usually always nice and tender. I'll take them off, and generally what I do is I'll let them rest for about an hour, and then I'll shred them. As far as this cook goes, that's pretty much, you know, just wanted to show you this, the pig, and being a Traeger and everything. No, I'm not getting rid of my Rec Teqs. They're my workhorses, as I say. But thought this was cool. I'm on the hunt for the bull, and I'm also on hunt for the John Deere. But you know, I'll probably end up spending more money if I do get those. But anyhow, like I always say, you can do this too. It's not that hard. Until next time, my friends, grill on. Oh yeah, she's a good pig. All right, to answer the question, am I doing away with Rec Teq? Well, let's come out here to this smoke shack, take a look. Nope, not doing away with my Rec Teqs. They're my workhorses. Always pumping out good food. So I've got the two BFGs, the 700, and then there's a 680 back there. Don't use the 680 that much. It's more for nostalgia. But these two, I'm using them all the time.